Hello and a very good morning from New York Oval number 1. Once again, it's time for Minor League Cricket 2025. And this is Eastern Division, an all-important clash coming up between New Jersey's Somerset Cavaliers and the New York Titans. Cavaliers, quite a few household names for this circuit. Chandapol Hamraj, Kena Alois, Ali Imran Gajanan. Formidable top four. Kevin Christian, the wicketkeeper, has been in terrific nick as well. Formidable bowling lineup led by the skipper Najaf Shah, who has been in sensational wicket-taking form this weekend. Well, the job is cut out there for the New York Titans. They would need to pick up points now. They have games in hand with other teams in this division at the moment, but they would need to pick up victories because the competition is getting intense for that qualification. Skipper Sahir Bhatia will be looking to lead his charges and lead them into a run of good form coming in towards the business end of a minor league cricket 2025 as we head into the race for qualification. The early news is that the Cavaliers, they did win the toss and they decided to bat first. Skipper Najaf Shah calling correctly with a coin toss. It's all in readiness. Umpire Ishan Mule and Sandeep Sandhi, they have taken up their positions. Chandapol Hamraj and unmissable figure of big Kena Lewis. They have made it to the middle as well. Kena Lewis has been instrumental in giving good starts to the Cavaliers. Chandapol Hamraj as well, steady as ever. These two make a very, very good foil to go with the left-hand, right-hand combination. Completely different types of players as well. So the challenge for the bowlers is always immense to come up with right plans and right areas as both these batters attack in different directions of the field. Starting off with spin. Dul starts us off with the dot, a little dot there. Generally left-arm spinners in T20 with the new ball. They're not looking to turn the ball. The arm delivery generally comes in to the right-handers, so it will be leaving the left-hander Hamraj. That's why there is a slip in place. Ryan is positioned in the first slip. Ball did leave. Kena Alois called nice and early. Generally not very keen with quick singles, Kena Alois, but he saw the early opportunity and the Cavaliers are off and running. Field changes around for the right-hander. Dole making sure that he gets his fielders in the right place. Not much protection in the deep in the power play. I talked about that ball coming into the right-hander, but he's still got a slip in place, which means that he's letting the batter know that together with that incoming delivery, he will look to turn the ball away as well. And that has gone over the top of that slip fielder. Have to wait for the umpire's signal. Lunging forward was Kena Lewis. Umpire has signaled nothing, so that run will go to Kena Lewis, who is now off the mark.
Offside's good.
Hint of turn back into the left-hander as well. Just to put a little bit of seed of doubt in the batter's mind that He'd watch out for both edges of the bat. You've seen the arm delivery and now the hint of spin. Hit too short, allowing Hemraj to go onto that back foot. But a good steady first over there from Pravindul. Cavaliers 2 for none after 1.
Yeah. Mario, you need one, right? Right arm over.
Loban, the new bowler. Also has got a slip. But too short. Lewis generally was very severe on that kind of length. Wasn't able to put it away for more than a single. That kind of length had discussed with the new ball. Mario Loban will have to be very, very careful. Good effort in the field at backward point. Couldn't prevent the single. Hope there is no injury. The ball was bouncing awkwardly there in front of that fielder. He's still down. Did it hit him on the face? That position, the ball does travel very quickly. He's up. I think it hit him on the jaw by the looks of it.
Come boys, come boys. Let's go Mario, boy. Let's go lads.
Ready to resume. Mario Loban. Slightly back of a length. Kina Lewis has guided it away. Looks to come back for the second. Hemraj had not responded. For a moment, I thought there was a complete breakdown of communication. So everything happened in slow-mo. No damage done in the end. Goes past the edge. Tall, strapping lad, Mario Loban, getting plenty of bounce. Spongy bounce, though, you have to say. Ball didn't quite come on. That bounce was enough to go with that over the wicket angle from Loban. Generally, opening batters like pace on the ball. Once again, good evidence of more bounce there. Hamraj, neat deflection will earn him a couple of runs. Loban's length has been pretty consistent after that first delivery, which was slightly shorter. That error in line on the last delivery cost him 2 runs. He's getting rid of that slip and getting out of shot on the top left of your picture. Tucking him up. No whatsoever. Good finish to the over from Mario Loban. This has been a circum for the Cavaliers. 7 for none after 2. Have a look at that. Hopping around was Chandapal Hamraj. Really tight line. Big shot, but going down. Turn there. That is the reason he's got to slip in place. Goes for that big sweep. Look at where the wicket keeper has collected it. That is brilliant bowling. Wicketkeeper Kwame Patton Jr. has to be on his toes. This one is a bit too short. But Keena Lewis couldn't put it away. Pressure that was built by Praveen Dul throughout the over, and that when the opportunity came, Keena Lewis couldn't capitalize. This time he gets hold of one, and a sweeper won't be able to get it. That's the first boundary of the morning of the bat of Keena Lewis, who closes out over number 3 with its magnificent sweep shot. There was a little bit of turn length allowed for Keena Lewis to just get underneath it, down on one knee, and smashes it away for 4. 11 for none after 3.
Coach.
The contest resumes between Mario Loban and Chandrapal Hamraj. Good stuff from the Titans with the ball. More bounce, hopping around Hamraj, but in better control on that occasion. It always makes for exciting viewing when you can see the ball bounce as much as it is from back of a length. Hamraj got up on his tiptoes and played it away for a couple of runs. Doesn't have a very long run up. Loban, he's not express. He's got big, strong shoulders. Once again in the air. And the feet up in the air as well as he made contact. Chandrapal Hamraj.
Come fellas, where's the energy, boys? bust a reverse sweep, big man. Have to bust a reverse sweep.
Only too strong to play.
I know.
Too strong to play. You have to catch me top edge. Eh? You have to catch me top edge. I want to allow me enough bad fun. No.
Welcome back to Oval number 1. Apologies for the loss of sound there for a minute. A breakthrough has been achieved in the meantime. As you might have seen, Mario Loban getting rid of Chandrapal Hemraj. There you go. These two had a good battle. And Loban had pushed Hemraj back onto the back foot throughout the over and then pushes one full in. Hemraj a little bit of late going into that front 5. And look at the celebration from Mario Loban. He really deserved that. That was a very well-earned wicket, I have to say. Bit of an inside edge. Hemraj might consider himself a bit unlucky, but that stuttering stride forward was a bit too late to react to that fuller length from Mario Loban. Now 2 right-handers and Praveen Dhol. His battle resumes with Keena Lewis. Goes for that big extravagant slog sweep. Bit flatter and a bit shorter. Only once Lewis has been able to get hold of Praveen Dhol for that boundary in his previous over. Oh, it goes through him. Off the pad, onto the stumps. This is a sensational start now for the Titans. And the men in form, both of them, Hemraj and Lewis, have been taken care of. And very good value for that wicket, Praveen Dhol, because he's also bowled beautifully. Both the opening bowlers are putting on a show here for Titans. And they have got a wicket apiece to show for it. Look at that arm delivery, kept coming in off the thigh pad onto the stumps. No room there for Keena Lewis. And look at the celebration from Praveen Dhol. Somerset Cavaliers, with 2 victories under their belt for the weekend, are now in a bit of a strife here with 2 wickets down for 16.
Only thing here, man. PK. Who calls that man?
Gajanan Singh, the new man in, restoring that left-hand, right-hand combination. You wonder why he didn't come out when Chandrapal Hemraj got out to keep that combination. Although it didn't last very long, those 2 right-handers together, Ali Imran and Keena Lewis. Gajanan off the mark immediately. Ali Imran is a terrific player himself. Hasn't had the best of the Minor League Championships this year. Such is the contest that it's never too late, even if he comes good now, with the playoffs coming up, as this Eastern Divisions, the Stallions and Cavaliers have opened up a bit of a gap with the other teams, but they cannot afford to slip up. Titans is not an opposition that you would want to take lightly. 2 slips now in place. He goes for the big drive, gets the edge and gone. Pravin Dole is on a roll. And that top order of Cavaliers has been decimated. Inside 5 overs, they've lost their top 3. And another duck for Ali Imran. Gave him the big build-up. But he didn't come true to his potential. But this is brilliant bowling. Have a look at the flight, the dip and the turn. The edge was found. Excellent captaincy there from Sair Bhatia. Got the men in the catching position. That is a very, very good catch. Good captain. They are on top, the Titans. Cavaliers 17 for 3. Welcome along to all the viewers who tuned in to this broadcast. An interesting contest on a Monday morning, 11:30 local time start, and Cavaliers in a bit of a bother. More bounce there for Mario Loban, who's consistently got that. Surprising Gajanan Singh. Got a wrap on the gloves. This is a very, very hard-fought division, the Eastern Division. Now those stallions sitting at top, Cavaliers had the opportunity to catch him. But with Titans, games in hand, really mount a late surge to break into that top 2 and qualify for the playoffs. It's a wonderful battle already. 5 overs gone, 5.2 overs to be precise, and just 17 on the board. And 3 big hitting top 3 batters have been dismissed. It's gone up in the air. It's chipped. Gajanan has got himself a boundary. Have to wait for the umpire's signal if it was a 4 or a 6. But Gajanan picked it up. He had an anxious look up. Probably didn't quite come off the meat. There you go. He wanted to hit it a bit straighter towards that wide mid-on. But it went squarer. But he'll take the boundary. A much needed boundary for Cavaliers because their innings has stalled completely. Second boundary of the innings. First coming off of the bat of Keenan Lewis. This is shot and pulled away. This is more convincing. And the result is the same. Back-to-back boundaries for Gajanan Singh. I think he realized that he can trust the bounce on this pitch, which has been pretty good. And Mario Loban, being a tall fellow, is getting that bounce. And Gajanan Singh really timed it sweetly. That should give him a lot of confidence. Still inside power play, so not much protection in the deep. Nicely watched by Gajanan Singh. They need a partnership. Cavaliers lost wickets inside the power play. Never ideal. Stats will tell that when a team loses 3 wickets or more inside the power play, they find things hard to resurrect. Not to say that it hasn't happened before, but they'd have to really build and dig deep. Gajanan and Waleed, who's the new man in, who hasn't faced a delivery yet. Power play, done and dusted, completely dominated by the New York Titans. Cavaliers 25 for 3.
Come, Cash. Get out. Yeah, they should do regular spot, right? They should regular spot. Yeah, deep square.
No! You can't go. If you go there, you're going to stay on that side of the field. They're making it hard here. Slip. Yo, good.
Welcome back. This division rather, is very, very close. There's not a lot to choose between the 3. Stallions sitting at top, Cavaliers in second, and Titans have made a good start. Had played fewer games of them all. Watch out for this man, Keshav Rawal. Your familiar voice for this division, Lenny Achaibar and Matthew Achaibar, taking a day off today. But they flooded me with information Lenny has. He knows these players quite a lot and this whole division quite a lot. So Keshav Rawal is the man, and he thinks we all should watch out for. But remember this name, Sahir Bhatia. You may get to see him very, very shortly. Look at the turn. Waleed had no clue. He's shaping up to cut that ball, but it's gone away from him because of that turn. Sahir Bhatia, the USA under-19 prodigy. There's a bit of a mystery to him. This has been cut away once again, falling away from the shot because of the turn. But there is a sweeper in place. Want to set his fields precisely, Keshav Rawal. Shot. Gajanan missed out there. Quicker through the air, but the length was short. There's plenty of turn here from the get-go here on this oval number 1 pitch. Nicely played, but couldn't find the gap there, Gajanat. And again was quicker through. Just the 1 run off the over. Run scoring had been very, very difficult for the Cavaliers. 7 gone, 26 for 3.
Yeah, I'll start with you. Huh? Ryan, come here. Yeah.
Mentioned about Sahir Bhatti. He will be in action. He's had a very good season. Not a lot of batters have been able to pick him. That is something that Waleed will have to watch out. It's crucial how Cavaliers want to play this. Already into over number 8. Someone like, once again, a call of no from Gajanand. Talking about him, someone as experienced as Gajanand in the middle, he would have a fair idea of what kind of total they want.
You didn't say nothing.
Because you don't want to end up with too few going for too many with this formidable bowling lineup under the circumstances. We've seen 3 very good spinners getting plenty out of this. Won't be easy. Looked like a front of the hand delivery there from Sahir Bhatia. Skids along. It's probably one of his variations that he might have under his belt. Doesn't look like a conventional leg spinner. It's one of those modern day mystery bowlers. It's a bit short. The lead hits it straight to the fielder. I think what Titans are doing well is that they're keeping the field up despite it being outside of power play. Got a ring of fielders on the offside. No easy singles here, especially if the lines are as good as this from Sahir Bhatia. This one though, he was able to squeeze it away for a single. Not a bad result for Sahir Bhatia after 4 dots. Gajanand, with experience and pedigree, would not want Sahir Bhatia to bowl on his terms. And that can make for an interesting contest because looks like Gajanand will have to take a risk or two to disrupt Sahir Bhatia's good rhythm. Neatly worked away into the gap. For now, Gajanand is happy to see him through his first over. Just a 2 from Bhatia's first over. Cavaliers after 8, 28 for 3. Keshav Rawal with the start of over number 9. Very few on the board so far for Cavaliers. It's a good matchup. You'd have to think the left-hander against the left-armer for Cavaliers. He's got that away. But just for a single. Gajanand, once you feel missing out, was angling onto his pad. Against the right-hander, it has been very difficult against Rawal. In the air. There was no one close in catching on that offside. It's a real stranglehold. You have a feeling that the ball is dominating. How would the batters break this stranglehold? How long these modern day batters can continue without looking for a big hit is built into their system these days. Conditions are not allowing that though. This one, another good delivery with plenty of bounce. Kachanan can only defend it off the back foot.
Oh, yeah, so yeah.
Oh, quicker through the air once again. It was width. Kachanan couldn't put bat to ball. Good call there from Waleed. Kachanan just looked up. It was Waleed's call. And they got through for a single. Run scoring has been so difficult. But you don't want to miss out on those opportunities for quick singles. And that was well done by Waleed and Gajanan.
Back point, circle.
They are pushing the fielders at the edge of the 30-yard circle. With the last delivery, they do not mind giving away the single. And the single it will be to close out over number 9. Just the 4 singles. Cavaliers struggling along. 32 for 3.
For the left or for the right?
Welcome back to the beginning of over number 10. This has been a real struggle with the bat for Cavaliers, looking to forge a partnership. It was 17 for 3 when Ali Imran departed. These two have almost doubled the score to 32. Two opening bowlers, Praveen Dhul and Mario Loban, really bowled well, and they've been backed up brilliantly by these two now. Syed Bhatia and Keshav Rawal. Waleed looking to be proactive, running hard. He's got it through and over the fence now for a boundary. Waleed breaks the shackles. Little too short on that occasion from Syed Bhatia. Line also, well, it wasn't that bad, but Waleed created his own room by backing away. That boundary will prompt a field change as well. The Titans had been looking aggressive, looking to keep the field up.
No!
Good comeback. Correction in terms of the line and the length. Waleed can only get onto that front foot prod. Boundary in the over. rotational strike could make it into about 3 dots and a boundary. Makes it just 4 out of 4 from Bhatia. That is a good comeback. An over like this with a boundary and a few singles can really give the momentum back to the batting team. But there are no quick singles available. Waleed now, despite the boundary, feeling pressure. Going into the final ball of over number 10. That will mark the halfway stage of the innings. For a moment, I thought it's going to be a full toss, but it dipped at the last minute. A dot to close out over number 10. And at the halfway stage, Cavaliers looking to recover after early wickets are 36 for 3.
Lot of spinners.
Thanks, off. All good, all good. That money black shirt, he's a match referee. Money black shirt on there. Right. Wow! There's a good patch over there. Use the patch.
Welcome back to over number 1. It's East Division clash and New York Titans. have really got a strong grip on this game after the first 10 overs. Ryan Shun, he's the new bowler. Just 37 so far on the board. Gajanan Singh has been woefully out of touch. He's got one boundary, but he struggled for the most part, but his presence is very important. It's a single away to get off strike. So of the 5 bowlers, we've seen 4 spinners. 2 left-arm spinners, a mystery off break, which will be a better matchup for Waleed. Ball turning into the right-hander. Just do not see or find it very difficult to see where this innings will get some momentum. Ball turns sharply back in from outside the off stump. Shot has gone up and straight to the fielder. Well, the pressure was building and Waleed tried to get something going, couldn't succeed. And everything that the Titans are touching today is turning into gold. Shun gets a wicket in his first over. Waleed, his little enterprising effort has come to an end. It was short, not terribly short, but short enough. Waleed just got under it and got the top edge. Ranjan immediately got excited, and a little grimace from Gajanan would suggest that he realizes his job has been made even more difficult. Waleed gone for 8. Cavaliers 38 for 4.
Thank you.
Kevin Christian, the wicketkeeper, who is a very energetic player. He could run you ragged with his running between the wickets. Have to watch out for Gajanan Singh when he tries to do that, though. The immediate breakthrough after the drinks for the Titans. 11 gone, 38 for 4. Gajanan has got hold of one and it's gone all the way. It was short, a long hop, but it had to be put away, and Gajanan did it in style. That will give him a lot of confidence. Came right out of the screws. That is a good strike. Was short, asking for trouble. In the kind of form that Gajanan is in, he wasn't going to spare that, and that may just kickstart A bit of a run rush there for the Cavaliers. At least they'll be hoping for that.
Go, 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 go.
Good call from Kevin Christian. Go, go, go. Shout it. And that is a good result. A boundary and a strike rotation. It's a bit unorthodox, Kevin Christian. Pretty much like the old-fashioned wicket keepers as well. Ability to run a fielding side ragged with their burst of energy. And Christian nicely pushed down the ground for a single. Into his third over, Sahir Bhatia, no success yet. Got on top of this cut shot brilliantly. It's running away. And Gajanan will come back for the second.
Come on, come on.
Chance of an overthrow there as well, but nothing happening in the end. Gajanan really had to put the skates on. He'd missed a couple of opportunities to play that cut shot earlier against the off spinner. This time he really got on top of it. Good signs for Cavaliers. Look at that footwork as well now, much more decisive. That's what they always say against good spin bowling in difficult conditions. Your footwork has to be precise. Right forward and right back. Straight down the ground. That will bounce away to the boundary. That will bring up the 50 as well. Gajanan Singh getting into his stride. Putting young Sahir Bhatia under a lot of pressure. And that is easily the best over of the innings for Cavaliers. 12 gone, 54, 52 for 4. A slog sweep. But he chose the area straight down the ground. He didn't look to drag that car corner. And that really found the middle of the bat. Gajanan, 26 of 22. That batting card really tells a story. The top three getting out cheaply. 70 for 3 there. Waleed and Gajanan stitched a partnership together of 21. Then Waleed went, and now 14 for this partnership. Early days for it yet, but Cavaliers would like it to go deep into the innings. Good effort with the ball. Excellent effort with the ball from Titans. And very disciplined as well. Not many extras given away. Christian pushes it down the ground. And good pick up with one hand. Looks like it's Mario Loban down there. Quite a bumpy outfield here. But good pick up in the end. And with Kevin Christian, he's gonna run fast. You know that. Oh, he went for that big hit. It was a real tempter there from Ryan Shun. Threw the ball up above the eye line of Kevin, and his head was all over the place. Couldn't maintain a good shape. Hence no connection. Gajanan had a quick word. This is an important partnership here. what appears to be eventually will be a low match. Nice stride. Straight to Bhatia, who put his body behind. Use of the feet, but he's knocked over. Couldn't get to the pitch, and that dip was a bit too much to handle from Kevin Christian. And he's walking back now. Wickets continue to go in quick succession for the Cavaliers. But this is a huge credit to the bowler. Look at how beautifully flighted delivery that was. And that dip at the end. And that the turn. The classical off-spinner's dismissal. Kevin Christian will have to walk back. Look at the celebration. What it meant to Ryan Sean. This is his second wicket. Christian gone for 3. Cavaliers 54 for 5.
Yo, man, game for that position. चलो यार boys.
Rishi Shempi, the new man in. Gajanan at the other end, begging for some support from his teammates. Pretty sure the conditions, as tough as they are, every time a wicket falls, can derail the rhythm of Gajanan's innings, which took for him a long time to gain in the first place. To his credit, he fought hard. Now he needs some support. Could it come from Rishi Shempi? Nicely back and across into his crease. Rishi works it into the gap on the onside. It's a good start to the right-hander. Two for 5 for Ryan Sean. It's been pretty good. Really giving his captain a lot of control. He's the 5th bowler.
No. Hey, the gloves hard.
Fell away from the shot. Gajanan got stuck in the pitch and turned as well. Just the 3 runs and a wicket. 13 gone. Cavaliers 55 for 5.
Keep it. Joe, you want the 3rd, right? Ryan, got a point. Yeah, Mario dropped it.
Well, I should say these 2 batters just here with seeing pace on the ball. Bhatia, the new bowler. That's Chiranshu Bhatia. Wicketkeeper standing back, so there is pace on offer, and the batters would not mind that. Spinners had really got a stranglehold on them for the most part of this innings. Chiranshu starting off with the wide. It's the 3rd extra of the innings. Titans have been very, very good in that regard. Angling in to the right-hander. Another tall, fast bowler. Likely to get good bounce. Another wide. Welcome runs there for the Cavaliers. The kind of bowling resources they have, probably will be eyeing that 100 mark, 3 figures, to make a match out of this. Obviously, they have got Najaf Shah, their skipper, in sensational bowling form. Rishi Shimpi playing it on the onside around his front pad. That was pretty straight. He had to get some bat on it.
Lovely cheer, lovely cheer. 6 seconds. That's it.
It's very difficult to get him away if he can bowl in the right areas. 3 deliveries, 3 dots in this year have been pretty well directed. No way through this infield on the offside for Rishi Shimpi.
Lovely bowling here, boy. Finish strong now.
Would have thought Gajanand would also like some pace on the ball, but this over so far he's seen it all from the other end. Shimpi hasn't been able to rotate. Nicely worked away this time. Running hard there. There's a little bit of a chase for the fielder. The call in the end is no, despite the wayward return.
Come, boys. Finish strong, Chiru.
Well, at least Gajanand will get one delivery to face. He's looking to angle the ball into the right-handers, Chiranchu. So it will be angling away from Gajanand. Just a little roll of the fingers there. Get that extra bounce, but Gajanand gets a single. 2 singles and 2 wides, 4 of the over. 14 on, 59 for 5.
How long? 15 done? Okay. Hey man, you got a good point outside here, gonna come extra cover. They gonna tell you that.
Beautifully played. Into out, bouncing away. Fielder did his best, but that bounce was just too much for him to handle. Gajanand didn't really look to hit that ball hard. Just pure timing and class from the left-hander. And he's trying his best to give Cavaliers Some respectability on the scoreboard. He moves into 30s now. 31 for Gajanan.
Thank you.
Bit of a leading edge as Gajanan was looking to work it onto the onside. Once again, through the offside. Not quite through, but towards offside. Is that the replay? It is the replay. That's the line that Shun is bowling. Well, this time a bit too straight. One hand coming off the handle from Gajanan. Will he come back for the second? Not quite. Gajanan, though, for a few years back, would have been coming back for the second run. Not anymore. The experienced man.
Here. Where you go back? Backward.
This is what he brings to the table, though. The experience. Has a little word with Rishi Shempi. 64, 2 deliveries shy of over number 15. Down the leg side. Well, they had given away 2 extras in the first 13 overs. They've given away the next 1.4. Don't think Cavaliers are complaining. Nice strike. And the roll of the wrist. That is good quality batting. Controlled batting from Rishi Shempi. What does Gajanan want to do with this one ball? 7 of the over. Has been quite a productive over after quite a while there for the Cavaliers. With pace on offer on the other end. What Gajanan wants to do with this ball. Oh, shot coming in though with the arm. Look at the reaction of Ryan Shun. He thought he'd gone through the defenses of Gajanan. That bat came down in the nick of time. And the inside edge rolls away from the stumps. Gajanan can breathe. Cavaliers can breathe. And Ryan couldn't believe his luck. 15 gone. 66 for 5. Five overs to go in the innings for Cavaliers. Gajanan Singh is the key. 32 of 29. He's really fought hard. Can Rishi Shempi give him the support that he wants to propel Cavaliers onto those 3 figures and more than that if they can? 2 wide. Gajanan calling the umpire from the non-striker end. But it wasn't given as wide. May have another look to see how close that was to that blue line. Probably not quite, as Chiranshu Bhatia is ready quickly. Not taking a lot of time between the deliveries. Edged away. Fielder is in place though. That is good. Now Gajanan has got on strike early enough in the over to see what he can do with pace on offer from Chiranshu Bhatia. Up and over. And that will run away. Gajanan was allowed to free his arms with that width. And now he's seeing the ball quite well. His eyes lit up as he saw that width and the length. And slashed away to the boundary. There have been very few deliveries that have been that loose. And Gajanan pounced on it. 71 now, Cavaliers. Squeezed it away, well fielded. Backward point, Ryan Shun got his body in the line. It was an easy save. But that ball was bouncing awkwardly in front. We've already seen an injury in that position because of the bouncy nature of the outfield. That was well done by Ryan Shun.
Smart, right? Hey, Bo, we're trying to go wide to you too. Mid-off up.
Mid-off is up in the ring. They haven't bowled that full length, but the calling is good. Gajanan was off the blocks quickly. He had to come to the... Now having had a very good last over, they're making this one into a good over as well. 7 of the over. With 1 to go. And Gajanan back on strike. One to go. Shot slashed away. This time to the left of the sweeper. And Gajanan getting into his flow. For bowling, you'd have to say from Bhatia. But Gajanan had to put it away. And he did it in style. Boundary to close out. Over number 16. 11 of the over. Look at that. Free swing of the arm, the length and the width was quite inviting, and Gajanan took full toll. Bhatia disappointed. 4 overs to go. Cavaliers 77 for 5.
Ryan has one more. He's already in rhythm, bro. Yeah. You feel good to bowl this over? I just making sure. Because they might want to get the ball. Okay, shall be fit after this game.
And over Ryan Shun.
Well done.
Good use of the field stroke. Probably stroke of the day. Coming off the bat of Rishi Shimpi. Just a little skip down the pitch. And a straight strike down the ground with a perfectly straight bat. That is worth having another look. Footwork was superb. He came out of the blocks very quickly. And he chose the safest area in the ground, straight down the ground. Then the slog sweep. He's timed it sweetly. And away from the fielder. This is superb batting from Rishi Shimpi. And finally the Cavaliers innings. It's gaining some momentum. Ryan Shun had given away 12 runs in his first 3 overs. Have gone for 8 in the next 2 balls. Look at that. Down very, very quickly. Good use of those long levers. This one, roll of the wrist from Rishi Shimpi. Gajanan wants to come back for the second, eventually decides against it. That's a good enough call. They've got the runs. They want to keep the partnership going. I think they were, what, 54 for 5, so easily the best partnership of the innings.
Take one.
32. And they still have time to go better. Gajanan knocks it into the gap. Clever piece of batting. 10 of the over. 2 to go. And gets the right-hander back on strike against the off-spin of Ranchan. Well watched by Rishi Shimpi. Slightly flatter on that occasion from Ryan Shun. He doesn't want to give any more air now, having seen Rishi go after him. This is wide and fluffed his lines, the wicketkeeper. This was clever piece of bowling from Ryan Shun, anticipating Rishi coming down, threw the ball wider, but the wicketkeeper couldn't gather the ball. Look at that look that Ryan is giving to his wicketkeeper. This is the end of his spell as well. 2 for 22. Could easily have been 3 for 22. Rishi was stranded a long way down. There was no way back for him. The wicketkeeper couldn't gather the ball. 17 gone. Cavaliers 87 for 5.
Yeah. Left arm over for lefty.
Batsman, bowler coming left arm over for you. Yeah.
$87 for 5. Over number 18 coming up. Gajanan 42. He's really held this innings together, and now he's found Rishi Shimpi, a very able partner. Keshav Rawal back into the attack. No ball. A low full toss that Gajanan has put it away. Going to the boundary. Gajanan will get a chance to come back. No, he doesn't, because he would have wanted to get hold of that free hit now, but instead it will be Rishi Shimpi. And there's the signal from the umpire. This appears to be a low-scoring match. All these errors creeping into the New York Titans at the last 15-20 minutes could prove crucial. Well, what's the option for Rishi Shimpi against the left armour? He's shown to come down, straight down the ground, over extra cover maybe as well. He's gone straight. It's bouncing away. Fielder will come around. Bit of effort there, but still Gajanan wasn't prepared to go back. Not a bad result there for the Titans with that free hit. Oh, it's gone through again. Those errors continue to keep coming. Most New York Titans. Couple of buys. Cavaliers wouldn't mind one bit. The innings has gained some momentum and it continues even if the batters cannot find the bat. The runs are continuing to flow. Keshav Rawal has shown that he's looking to go quick and full into the block hole. Did concede that no ball as well. That too was a low full toss. Fired in, angling into the left-hander. That looks like his plan against Gajanan. Or will he look to change his pace? No, quicker, wider, and very difficult for the wicket-keeper. Can't really fault him on that occasion. Although he's been very untidy in the last 5 minutes, he gave away that chance to Rishi Shimpi. And now giving away crucial runs. At the end of the 13th over, they had given away only 2 extras. The Titans.
Are you good?
Now
Keshav.
95 for 5. Given away 9 extras, and have a look at Gajanan. The senior pro is blowing a bit. He had to run very hard today. Big boundaries have been very difficult to come by. But he's really worked hard. You have to give him credit. The kind of position that the Cavaliers have got themselves in, it is hugely down to Gajanan Singh. There you go. You can see that upturn in the scoring rate. Upwards of over number 15. Consistent, solid big overs. There was a big over in over number 12 as well. Biggest over of the innings. But the last 4 overs have yielded quite nicely for the Cavaliers. At one stage, the mark of 100 was looking quite unlikely. They had gone up to that. Well, players are taking a break as Gajanan Singh is receiving treatment. We'll take a short break as well.
No ball दे दिया मेरे को. I've never bowled a no in my life.
Welcome back. Gajanan is ready. Over number 18 continues. It's again looking to go under the bat of Gajanan. Squeezed it out. A little fumble will back in. Moves to 47 now, and Cavaliers moving in close to that 100 mark. Can you believe it? Still 15 deliveries to go, and after over number 15. It looked a difficult target for them to achieve the 100 mark. Thanks to this partnership. This is short. Gajanan has put it away. Bouncing away to the fielder. It's a bumpy outfield. Gajanan is struggling still. Very productive over again. This over number 18. 9 runs I make it of this over. Talking about this partnership, they were 54 for 5. So they've added 44 now. Rishi Shimpi looking to be inventive. To no avail on that occasion. Dot ball. Gajanan constantly talking to Rishi Shimpi. Look at the bounce and the turn. 18 gone. Finished off with the dot. Keshav Rawal And it's 98 for 5 with 2 to go.
Yo, PK.
Praveen Dhol coming back into the attack. Gajanan 48. Goes for the big slog sweep. That sounded very, very nicely. And the result is very, very good as well. That is 50 for Gajanan Singh. A fighting knock. A real tough battle for the left-hander. But he can raise his bat and celebrate because that has been a terrific effort. And giving his team a very good chance here as the 100 has also been brought up with that magnificent strike. Just the 38 deliveries, still a fantastic strike rate under the circumstances. The wickets fell around him, the ball turning, jumping all over the place. The experienced man has come good for Cavaliers, and this is getting even better. This has gone all the way. Listen to the applause from the Cavaliers fans. That is a monstrous hit. And Praveen Dhol doesn't know what to do. Outstanding batting from Gajanan Singh. Moves to 58 now. Consider the struggles that he had earlier on in his innings. He couldn't find his timing. The conditions weren't easy. Bowling was very good. The pressure was on with wickets falling. But now he's giving his team a wonderful chance in this crucial Eastern Division clash. This is short. This is gone up and into the gap and over the boundary. Another 6. Praveen Dhol has been taken to cleaners by Gajanan. Changes his length, but the result is the same. Gajanan rocks back and smashes it over mid-wicket. The quicker he's bowled, Praveen, the quicker it's gone off the bat. Four, 6 in the over for Gajanan. 114 now. Change of angle from Praveen Dhol. Hides the ball outside the off stump from Gajanan, who slaps it to deep cover for a single. That is a good result for Cavaliers because they want Gajanan right till the end. And having done the damage for the over, he's given the baton to Rishi Shimpi. Over to you, mate. What can you do? You have to say have played his part in this partnership. Partnership of 61 so far. Up the Q end of the bat. No is the call immediately from Gajanan. 115 with 7 balls to go. Down the wicket, finds the edge and may find the boundary as well. Not quite. It's been pulled inside by the fielder. 2 will give Gajanan the strike for the final over. A massive over for Cavaliers. A bit of luck wide of the crease, angling in. Turn but no one close catching in. And 2 to add to the total. 117 for 5 Cavaliers with 1 over to go.
How are you gonna put a Gajo? He likes room, so you don't want to like give him room. Cramp him. Okay, so we'll just have on him.
Yeah. In for now, in for now. In for now, he wants these two. Let's go back there. Yeah, for now stay in. Let's see. Not much width, Mario.
Mario Loban for the final over. He hasn't bowled for a while. He opened the bowling with Praveen Dul. And Dul, who was taken to cleaners in the last over, will watch on now as his new bowling partner. Mario Loban will close out the innings. Pace on offer, Gajanan 65. What an incredible knock he's played. Can he provide the finishing touches? This is short, slashes away into the boundary. Wrong length for this time of the innings from Mario Loban. And Gajanan is in punishing mood. Packing away, clearing that front leg and giving it almighty slash. It looks better and better for Cavaliers. Can they get up to that 130? 5 deliveries with 9 runs to get them that far. You would not have believed if you had seen the scoreline after 15 overs. With 60 odd runs and 5 wickets down, the ball turning and jumping all over the place. Batting looked difficult. But such is the class of the man from Gajanan. It's getting better and better. That is a 6 for Gajanan. And Mario Loban, who bowled so impressively with the new ball, has given away 10 of 2. $127. Well, that 130 that I was talking about. With 1 strike, Gajanan has got his team into touching distance. And that will represent a very good score on this pitch, considering the bowling that the Cavaliers have. And that victory, by the way, will take them to the top of the table. If only it will be a momentary advantage in terms of games played. But Cavaliers, whose season started off with 2 victories, then 2 defeats, and then 3. Titans' wheels have really come off in the last 5 overs. Last 4 important delivery. Too wide, in the opinion of the umpire. That is some counter-attack from Gajanan. 75 of 43 now. And the partnership, 74. And Rishi Shimpi, who looked aggressive at one stage, is looking a very silent junior partner. Once again angling away, given as wide. Mario Loban looking to hide the ball away from the hitting arc of Gajanan, whose presence at the crease is really intimidating. You'd have to see, it was angling away, so by the time the wicketkeeper took the ball, it felt quite wide. But when it passed that blue line, the guide for the umpire, it was pretty marginal, but fair enough from the umpire. Gajanan misses out. Change of pace there. Better length from Mario Loban. Looking to pitch the ball further up. Not give it on the slot or short and wide for Gajanan to slash it. Three deliveries still to go. Slapped straight down the ground. Fielder coming around, won't get to it. That is an incredible strike from Gajanan. Backing away, looking to open that offside, but was cramped for space. And he's just flat batted it. Have a look. Umpire had to get out of the way. And you see the sweeper coming into your picture. Had no chance. There you go. Clearing that front leg. He's seeing them very, very well. He's in sync with the pace of the pitch as well. But it hasn't come easy. He really worked hard for it. And now reaping the rewards. Just a single. He's actually refused the single. You take the last strike. Well, you cannot argue with that. He's earned the right to do that. Because after 15 overs, Cavaliers would be thinking about getting up to 100 and would be happy with the kind of mess they were in. They sit now at 133. Thanks largely to Gajanan. Final ball. He spanked it away. And that is the reason he didn't run on the previous ball. Boundary. Fireworks really in the last 5 overs to close out the innings for Cavaliers. 137 for 5 will represent a very, very good score on a challenging pitch. And this is how it finished. Flashing blade of Gajanan really saw the innings flourish. An excellent partnership with Rishi Shimpi, but all the applause will be for Gajanan Singh. 83 of 47. What an incredible strike rate. The first part of that innings, that was a complete struggle for the left-hander. But he hung in there, worked hard. And then when he got the pace of the pitch, he really cut loose and put the Titans under sword. That was a phenomenal knock and a phenomenal innings. Look at the owners in the background. Aslam Bhai clapping hard, appreciating the efforts. Appreciated all round by his teammates. And there's that big hug. That is a memorable knock from Gajanan Singh. Truly is. 137 for 5. Cavaliers recovered from 54 for 5. Have a look at that scorecard. The top 7 were in, and 5 of them couldn't get into the double figures. Complete domination by Gajanan Singh. 83 of 47. Rishi Shimpi played a couple of delightful strokes. Also played his part in that wonderful partnership. 17 of 20. Kept Gajanan company, and those bowling figures that were so very impressive in the beginning in some toll. Mario Loban and Praveen Dal. A lot of punishment in their final over. They bowled 3 fantastic overs apiece up top. Wickets between them. Ryan Shun also took some punishment in his final over, having bowled 3 fantastic overs of his own with 2 wickets for 22. And that run rate of 6.85 didn't look very daunting on the face of it, but the conditions are tough. And this is the equation for the Titans to get 2 points in this East Division. But Cavaliers recovering fantastically. 138 will be required to Titans. Time for everyone to take a little breather because it has been breathless action in the last 5 overs. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with an enthralling run chase in just a few minutes.
Hello. मर जा तेरा अमेरिका हैं कहाँ गिर गया अभी मरते हैं बहन की बोल इंडिया भी देख रहे हैं वहाँ गिर खाओ थोड़ा सा हैं आ जाओ
आजा
मार उस पर आगे में बाण कलर लस्सी कर
other direction, huh? Make sure ball doesn't come towards the pitch, huh? Hello. Make sure ball doesn't come towards the pitch.
बॉल जाओ हाँ ठाले बाल्टी इधर गड्डी में बैठ तो पूरा अमेरिका देखना है अपने इस टाइम वो देखा कैमरे देखो वो देखो लग रहा साइड सीन काली काली ऊपर और वहाँ लग रहा मर जा तो बैंड से सही दो
we have enough? You think so?
Yeah. Yes. One team defended the other day 144 something like that, no?
Okay, okay.
Philadelphians they put some 140 something and they defended it, right?
We are 137.
Mm-hmm.
But we defended 117 against them. When we
Okay.
played the last time. Yeah.
The DLS score is there on my laptop. Huh? You can take it.
Okay. It's gonna be a nice game. Let's go.
भाई मेरे मन तक कैलिफोर्निया आई कोई आधा की फसल बन गई हेलो कोई बात कहाँ मर गया तो कहाँ बता रहे हैं भाई तो कल अलग नहीं आ जा मैं बैठ जाऊँ मेरे काम की जिम्मेवारी मेरी है भाई तेरी जिम्मेवारी मेरी है भाई अलग नहीं आ जा तेरा वर्क परमिट छोड़ दो तेरा होटल बनवा कर दे
They have number 1. They don't have any stars.
भाई कोई भाई साथ भाई अच्छा नहीं होता तो रेस्टोरेंट कैलिफोर्निया तो गर्म आएगा मैं तेरे पैसे दिए
Run 137.
आधी रात मेरे बार में आ जा मैं बैठा जिम्मेवारी हाल
No big.
तेरा कागज दूंगा तो काम भी लगवा दो
Good.
Huh?
Good score.
Okay, not good, but okay.
Time pass.
Possible. Anybody can. That team don't bat good.
तेरा कागज एक तेरा कागज कोई भी पूछा और जो तो मेडिकल
They have a chance.
सब बन जाएगा तेरा भाई तेरा क्या बात बोले बंदा तो हाँ जा सब बन जाएगा तेरा अरे काम भी लगवा दो भाई मैं तेरी थोड़ी बहुत अच्छी है ना तो मैं काम भी लगवाऊंगा ठीक है नंबर मेरा 838
बुलाओ जो बुलाओ बुलाओ
हाँ बुला लिया dinner or lunch after game you go eat something shower and eat or go eat go out shower and eat that way whatever thank you Loki
चलाओ ये गेम स्टार्ट
ओए
लाभ सिंह हाँ जी
Ampi. Miro.
इधर आओ बनीता
Miro.
दैट इज कवरिंग मिडल या
Welcome back to Oval number 1. Here, this Eastern Division clash, an all-important clash. And what an action-packed innings we saw. Somerset Cavaliers getting up to 137, having struggled for the large part of that 20-over innings. But Gajanand came good and was instrumental in getting Cavaliers to a total. And the Titans, who are hot on the heels of the top two Indians and Cavaliers in this Eastern Division, with games in hand, will need to be at their very best against one of the very best, Najaf Shah. An overall strong bowling lineup there from the Cavaliers as plays the call, and the run chase about to begin. Easy single. Sharma gets off the mark. Nice straight bat offered. Najaf Shah gets plenty of late movement into the right-handers. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Muhammad Naseem Khushi, one of the overseas pros from Oman, will take strike against former Pakistan international Najaf Shah. Bowled him! Superb delivery! Look at the surprise on the face of Naseem. He didn't expect that ball to tail back in. Probably hit the stumps on the full. But that late movement is what caused Naseem to lose his off stump. Almost the base of off stump. A look of amazement and a look of surprise on the face of Naseem. And this is a big wicket. Skipper Najaf Shah, once again, as he's done so often for the Cavaliers, given them a sensational start with the ball. Full, swinging, under the bat of Naseem, and the rattle of the stumps to the joyous celebration of Najaf Shah. Cavaliers keeping up the momentum that carried into the break. And the Titans are now 1 for 1.
Left hand. Middle.
Bowling left arm over.
Yeah.
4-4.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, boys. Energy, boys. Energy here, boys.
Coach, the new man in, the left-hander, 2 slips in place. Look at that movement, beautifully bowled. And how quickly he adjusts to the left-hander. That is the class of the man. Terrific line. You have to play it as a left-hander. The ball angling in, but then straightening down the line. Good bounce as well. We've seen on that oval 1 pitch, new ball does offer bounce, and Najaf is quite tall with his tail up. Nicely played. Coach right behind it.
Good start. Good start.
I don't think you'll expect to see the usual fireworks of a power play, of a T20 power play. At this stage, survival would be the key. You do not want to give Najaf a bag of wickets with that new ball. This is what Titans will be looking to guard against. Gajanand in the first slip. Looks like it's Ali Imran in the second slip. Kevin Christian behind the stumps. Bit too wide on that occasion. And a bit too short to tempt. Ghosh onto that front foot. Could Najaf go a yard fuller and ask Ghosh to come onto that front foot for that drive? Because he's got the movement. Risk and reward. One delivery to go. More potent Najaf against the right-handers because of that movement coming into the stumps. Outward movement is taking the ball away from the stumps. Finding the edge. It's a bit difficult than hitting the stumps. There you go. Kevin Christian. Just letting the batter know that he's about. This is a terrific start for the Cavaliers through their captain Najaf Shah. Yeah, shorter. There is movement. The angle of deviation from that length allows for Ghosh to just watch the ball. 1 for 1 after 1 over.
Middle?
Yeah. New bowler coming right arm over.
Middle?
Yeah.
Off?
Yeah.
Right arm over. Arms. Right.
Abdullah Ghazi, the new bowler, goes down the wicket. How did it miss the stumps? Little bit of inward movement probably, as suggested by Sharma. Took the ball past the leg stump. That is a very good start from Abdullah Ghazi.
थोड़ा होल्ड होके अंदर आ गया
Good start. Seen on this pitch, batting had been difficult. This one was pretty wide and it will be an extra. Call of weight from Sharma. Two straight on that occasion. Single for Sharma.
ये वाला अच्छा है
Good bounce, good zip there. Abdullah Ghazi have to keep the pressure from this end, allowing Najaf to run in and all those aggressive lengths, hunting for wickets. Early wickets are key here. Although the momentum is with Cavaliers from over number 16 of their batting innings, they need to continue. Trying to break that momentum is Ghosh. He gets lucky. The edge flies over the fielder at the slips.
जो भाई को स्लिप नहीं करनी टूर्नामेंट के लिए बहुत होनी चाहिए
बॉल अच्छा है कोई बात नहीं ना देख वो ना देख
Yeah, there was width though. So Abdullah Ghazi cannot really complain. Definitely didn't go where it was intended by Ghosh. This is short, cut away, but straight to the fielder. Desai there, the man at backward point. 7 for 1 after 2.
Mirage don't go too wide. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Keep working, boys. Better? I like it.
little bit. That's it.
come on Shaji you can do it Shaji
Najaf Shah for his second over. Width on offer, flayed it away through the offside. That ball didn't quite come back in and allow the width to Sharma. Not much of the feet there, but just the hands going through the ball. I wonder if it was that change-up delivery and Najaf wants him to set up for that in-swinger.
भाई इन पे एक है लेकिन
Sharma has been in pretty good form. $211 runs so far. That average, the strike rate, beg your pardon, of 130.
ओ ले लेता यार सॉरी
The length was good, the line tighter. Could there be an opportunity of a single? That's what Sharma is telling himself. Probably there was fielders sitting back.
Keep working, guys. Keep working, guys. Don't worry.
Will be plenty of gaps there because Najaf is attacking and his power play.
come on Ajay bhai
Got that swing back. For the first time in the over, that tail back in. And Sharma almost losing his balance, just fell over. Was able to bring the bat down in time.
bowling Ajay bhai
That's in swinger. Just in time. Bat blocked the ball from going in to hit the stumps. Not on that occasion. This has gone through. And the form man, Sharma, has been dismissed. Animated celebration from Najaf. And then the smile. That was an effort ball. And what the previous delivery couldn't do, this one went through the defenses of Sharma. You could see he bent his back on that. More effort. And too good for Sharma to get through a player who's in such good form. There you go. animated celebration. He was hit for that boundary earlier in the over. Came back and had the last laugh. Cavaliers right on top. Once again with the ball, thanks to their skipper Najaf. Titans 11 for 2.
You think, Kaj, talk to me.
Keep going. Swing him both ways. Swing him both ways. Keep going. Najib on target again. Keep going.
That is definitely worth having another look. Look at that late swing. And Sharma
Thank you. And
even hit him for the boundary earlier in the over. No feet. Just relying on his hands. But that movement defeated his bat swing. Death rattle that no batsman want to hear. The new man in, Kadipali, another right-hander. He was expecting it. Kadipali, he didn't have a high back lift, and for sure he's going to get his feet in the way.
Keep going here, guys. Keep going here, boys. Keep going here, boys.
That is good bowling. That is superb bowling. Interesting to see where Najaf is in terms of the wicket takers for the tournament so far, especially in this division. I'll fill you in on that as Najaf bowls out yet another bouncing delivery, this time angling across the right-hander. Sensational over once again. 2 in 2 for Najaf as the Titans are having a difficult start. 11 for 2 after 3.
इधर मैं तुझे शाइन करके दूं एली वाला
batsman,
टॉप ओवर नजर भाई
bowler coming right arm over. Same bowler.
ठीक खड़ा है वो ठीक खड़ा है
Keep going, Gasa. Keep going, Gasa, boy.
आजा
Bouncing delivery there. Abdullah Ghazi, who's quite tall. We've seen good bounce with the new ball.
Yeah.
Keep going, Gasa. Keep going, Gasa.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. We gotta support, boys.
बॉलिंग का जा
Two straight. Call is for 2. Even with Najaf, there wasn't 2 on there. Let's talk about the leading wicket takers in this division.
गाजी बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है शाबाश
And
ये ले
Salman Nazar, the Cavaliers, with 13 wickets. He's leading the chart. Sahir Bhatia with 12. Desai with 11. Manoj Acharya 11. Adil Nosherwan with 10. And now Najaf with 10 as well. He's gone up, but over and bouncing away to the boundary.
अपने एरिया में आ
There were shouts of catch it.
ये पीछे है शाबाश
शाबाश अपने एरिया में आ
The boundary really breaks the shackles after that early boundary from Sharma, who's dismissed now.
थका तो नहीं है तेरा आगे से बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है तेरा जो एरिया है ना उससे बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है गेंद को
Hit
शाइन
towards the bottom half of the bat. Not quite off the middle, but with power play and no protection in the deep. It bounced away. Look at that anxious look, first from the batter and then Gajanan in the slip. Obviously, the batter hoping it goes over the top, and Gajanan hoping for it to land into the hands of one of those fielders on the onside. Another big swipe. This is in the air and gone. Desai with the catch. And this one probably hitting even more towards the bottom of the bat. The previous boundary, he got better chunk of the bat, although not of the middle. But this one was further low down on the bat and taken by Desai at mid-on. Similar start for the Titans as for the Cavaliers. Coach dismissed, and Titans have lost their third wicket with only 17 on the board. Have a look at that. Right at the bottom of the bat. And that is a good reward for Abdullah Ghazi, who's really complimented Najaf Shah well with the new ball for the Cavaliers. Coach gone for 9. Titans 17 for 3.
Better.
Mehta please
Towards you. Yeah.
Kwame Patton, the new man in. Wicketkeeper. Hadn't had a most distinguished day with the gloves behind the stumps earlier. Oh, that was bouncing. It went aerial behind square. A fumble will allow Kwame to come back for the second. That was a real risky stroke there. Just pushing wide at a wide delivery.
एली साइड
Just hands.
गाजी यही गेंद थोड़ा सा और आगे कर दे गाजी गाजी यही गेंद थोड़ा सा और आगे कर दे विकेट आ जाएगी
With the ball is getting so much bounce. If you're able to bowl it from a fuller length, maybe this edge will go finer to where there is catchers. This is too full and too straight. Worked away neatly. Looking to come back for the second chance at the non-striker end. Fielder was coming around because Ghazi didn't have enough time to come back to the stumps. Fielder from mid-off rushed along. Couldn't get to the ball. It'll be very interesting replays. Over number 4 has come to an end. 21 for 3.
Bubu, you can't bowl the ball. Bubu, you get swing there.
MP that was out how far he was
You see Ali Imran asking the umpire
come before
if how far was the batter. Effects coming through the stumps mic.
Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go.
It was a great presence of mind from Ali Imran
then I thought I had to go
to judge the situation. I'll ask our production in charge of Mer to see if he can get us that replay, or is it too late for that? There you go, very prompt. Thank you, Mer. Look at Ali Imran rushing in. The batter was a long way down. What Ali Imran was trying to do is direct that ball onto the stumps. He wasn't looking to catch it, although he had time to do that. If he could have pulled his brakes in time, But in the heat of the moment, it didn't happen. And the opportunity that he created himself went a begging. Shots or catch it with an offer there.
Excellent bowling, Najib bhai.
Pretty much a similar start to the over from Najaf,
आपको चाहिए हूँ मैं अंदर नहीं.
who initially at the start of the over probably wants to push the ball across the right-handers to get their head and their feet over to set him in swinger. That is likely to catch them off guard. But now with the left-hander in, you think that was not part of the plan to give away one. Ali Imran moving into that second slip. Gajanand is quite wide. But we have seen Kevin Christian can cover a lot of ground. Took a sensational grab in the game on Friday. Gajanand and Ali Imran, the slip cordon. And Najaf. This is a beautiful stroke, but it's in the air. Has it gone straight to the fielder? How unlucky is that for Kwame Pathan? He was looking to be aggressive. He was looking to put Najaf off his length. But he's hit it to the one man that was out there and found him to perfection. The ball is a road Cavaliers. And now they've got Titans 4 down. That is an incredible start to the innings. Have a look at that. No matter what you tell me, Najaf Shah, I've known you for a long time. That was not part of the plan. But when it's happening for you, it does happen. And cricket is such a funny game. Najaf will take the wicket though. Third to his name. And Titans really struggling. 22 for 4.
Move. Ready? Come. Ready? Set. Go. Go, Adi!
Tight.
Well, that is interesting. You might have heard the countdown. Somebody gave them the countdown to start their run. The 2 substitute from Cavaliers. Imagine their role is important. It's a team game. So the players who are not in the final 11, they do have a role to play. And to do it with good heart and good fun, credit to these 2 youngsters. I couldn't separate them in terms of their sprint. I don't know if you can, sitting at home, or maybe you replay it whilst watching on YouTube and slow it down to see who was first over the line. But good effort from both of them. And a good effort with the ball from the Cavaliers as well.
Let's check in.
22 for 4. Ryan Shan was magnificent with the ball. He's now in to rescue his side. That is a beautiful delivery once again. I think Najaf will be happy that he's got 2 right-handers and he can see a clear view of those stumps again with his in-swingers. Have a look at that. Photo finish, hey? Well done, Umar. Oh, yes. The lad with the green bib. I think he's done it for me. Oh, beautiful. Ryan looking for the in-swinger, searching for the ball. Just plays at thin air. It is very, very skillful bowling. Yeah, well done, young man. Really tremendous work from Umair, our production head as well. Capturing those memorable scenes for you. You've seen a terrific game of cricket. very high value in terms of skill. This is full, and the finger. Oh, I thought the finger was coming up, but the umpire was. Oh dear me. According to the umpire, it did scratch, and Najaf normally doesn't get this animated. Cannot believe. Have a close look. Probably our view is not the best from this angle because the umpire got in the way. And when that right arm started to move, I thought he was gonna raise the finger because it did look pretty adjacent. And the only way that Ryan Shen could have survived this would have been to have gotten some bat on it. We can't establish that from here. Najaf was dead sure that he'd got his man. One delivery to go. He'll try it out again. This is up and over. The angle across the right-hander gave him the room, and Ryan was up to the task. Boundary to close out over number 5. It was full, and it wasn't swinging back, and that's where Ryan was ready for it. Good counter punch. After 5, Titans 26 for 4. Well, the Titans will need to stay ahead of that blue worm because look at the surge it took after over number 15. And that is the time where Titans do not want to be too far behind. And it's very unusual that the teams will get that kind of a finish every day because it took a special knock from Gajanat for that surge. Abdullah Ghazi seaming the ball away. Good bounce. Look at that long follow through as well. These two bowlers have bowled well in tandem. Abdullah Ghazi has really complimented Najaf well. Keeping the pressure up. There's no easy balls here for the Titans. It's again movement that offered a little bit of width, but not great footwork there. Yep, that's much better. Just get some weight going into the shot. Not easy though for the new batters. Kadipali only 6 deliveries into his innings. You saw the likes of Gajanan took a long time to get going because the conditions are not easy. You really have to dig deep. Nice solid punch off the back foot this time. Keep an eye on that required run rate as well, the way the conditions are. Chasing anything upward of 8 for a longer period could not be easy. So, as far as the survival goes at this stage, the order of the day for the Titans, at the same time, they cannot allow that run rate to go up above 8 too soon. Difficult balancing act there for the two batters. Cavaliers have got spinners to come in as well. This is full and slashed away. This is a magnificent stroke. And that is the length that both the batters have been waiting for. Not a lot wrong in terms of line, just slightly outside of that 4th off stump. But the length allowed Kadipali to get his first boundary. It's 2 boundaries in 2 overs. Titans will look to build on that. Oh, this is lifted beautifully and held the pose. What a wonderful strike. Similar to this, we saw a stroke earlier in the first innings as well from Rishi Shempi. But this was even better from Kadepali. 2 boundaries to close out the power play. 34 for 4.
Keep working here, lads. Keep working here, boys.
6 turn, right? Power plays. Start up power plays, bro.
Keep working, Rish. आजा ना ऊपर आजा ना नहीं पेस करो यहाँ पॉइंट पे रहो बैटिंग है ना आप पॉइंट पे रहो ऐसे के अंदर आना पड़ेगा
Going right over.
Hey! Thank you,
आपको आना होगा यार
Umpy. Let on, please.
Him. Bogo. Bogo.
Yeah, that is extra.
Thank you. Check in. Check in. Thank
That
you.
was a good recovery at the back end of the power play from Titans. Thanks to 3 boundaries in 7 deliveries. And now they've almost caught up with the run rate as well. Almost a run a ball in the power play. Disastrous start there for them. 17 for 3 and then 22 for 4. Shimpi starts off with the wide delivery. Must have tested the patience of the umpire. It's quite close to that guideline, that blue line. Lucky. Very lucky man, Rishi Shimpi.
Keep going, Rishi. Good start.
This time on the inside of that line, still wide enough. Ryan would be disappointed, really. 2 relatively loose deliveries that Rishi has got away with. Rishi is getting closer and closer to a perfect line and length. That was pretty close to that. 4th off stump channel, angling in, and reasonably good length. Extra bounce on that occasion. It was wide in terms of the line, but that extra kick really stopped Ryan from playing an attacking shot on that.
Keep going, Rishi. Keep going, buddy.
Finally draws Ryan onto that front foot.
Beautiful stuff, Rish. That 8 and over is going to turn into 10 anytime here, lads.
Keep going, Rishi. Keep going,
working,
here,
boys.
boys.
Keep
Keep going here,
working.
boys. Big shot coming here, guys. Big shot coming here, boys.
Going to close out the over with the maiden. This is wide, wobbling in the air. And the umpire once again generously not calling it a wide. Rishi got lucky on a couple of occasions. That must have been very close to that blue line, which is only a guide, by the way.
सलमान ऊपर आ जा तू सलमान तू ऊपर आ
So that movement took it away from that blue line. Anxious look back would tell you that Rishi was a bit concerned.
New bowler.
A maiden, a rare occurrence, even in these tough conditions. 7 gone, 34 for 4.
Keep going, boys. Keep going, boys. Bye. Bye. Go. One for. Batsman, new bowler, right, left arm around. Thank you.
Keep going here, guys. Keep going here, boys. Keep supporting. Keep supporting here, fellas. We got a good start here, B. We got a good start here, B. Raj. Aye, well bowled, B. Well bowled, B. Keep going, B. Raj. Keep going.
Desai into the attack. This is the start of over number 8. Low full toss. The call is for 2. One-handed pickup. Oh, slash touch out the bounce. Really took the ball away from Desai. The throw was flat and hard. But no fault of Desai or the fielder. That was a real awkward bounce. See that? Probably the edge of the square where there is a little ridge. The ball bounced off of it. And a reprieve for Titans, who could ill afford to lose a wicket, especially through run out. There's plenty of help for the spinners. We've seen that in the first innings as well. That is why Najaf has given him a slip. We haven't seen the introduction of Salman Nazar yet. You would think he's not too far away from the action. Desai has that peculiar kind of action. He really gets low in his delivery stride. Throws completely out of the window that braced front knee theory. Finds the edge away from Gajanan. Not too far away from Salman.
Over.
Oh, just 3 of it. 8 gone, 37 for 4.
बहुत तगड़े.
Keep going here, boys. Keep going. Keep supporting, fellas. Keep going, boys.
Come, Rishi.
Rishi Shimpi into his second over. Start of over number 9. Single to the total. Titans looking to rebuild. 38 for 4. Needing another 100 run in 11.5 overs. 8.45 the required run rate.
Thank you.
Shape and saw at the back end of the Cavaliers innings how important partnerships can be. Riding the bounce nicely, Ryan. Salman Nazar, Canadian international, is very quick in that backward point area. You have to watch the bounce of the ball on this outfield. And you got to get your body behind as well. Sliced it away, up and over, but not quite carrying to the fielder. Chandapal Hamraj really had no opportunity to come in and catch it. It fell a long way short of him. Angling in, picked up nicely. And this is the second dismissal in such fashion. And this time it's Kadapali. Well, luck definitely is running with the Cavaliers. But as they say, fortune favors the brave. They created their luck. They got the momentum with their batting innings. And they've carried it on onto their bowling innings. A couple of lucky dismissals. Angling into the pads. Hit me ball, really. You see only one fielder. And there is acres of space. Very nicely judged by Abdullah Ghazi. As opposed to the previous one, which was pretty straightforward. This was an excellent catch. Kadapali gone for 14. Titans 39 for 5.
आप कहाँ पे थे?
Leg, please.
That is middle. Slightly. That is covering leg stump.
Thank you. Is it middle?
That is middle, yeah.
Thank you.
On the line, on the line, on the line.
Where? Just underline.
He's bowling right up over.
Right by the line.
Two more.
Oh, thank you, Abhi.
J. 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 नहीं नहीं पीछे रह तू पीछे रह इट्स ओके let him कितना से नंबर
Keep going, Rish. Keep going, Rishi.
Across the left-hander, effort delivery from Rishi Shimpi. Getting good bounce. Chiranshu Bhatia. We're into lower half of the batting lineup now for Titans. This has been a terrific turnaround from Cavaliers after the first 15 overs of the game. Call is for no. Salman Nazar swooping in. Brave enough to go for that one-handed pickup. Bhatia had no chance. Shimpi, 2 very cheap overs for him. His 9 overs are done. 39 for 5 Titans.
Wicket is going to go long because you can bowl 5. इधर जाना पड़ेगा आउट करना आउट मैटर करेगा जब थोड़ी देर में बाहर
Desai back in action with the ball. It's a very, very unique bowling action that he's got. Through the over, we'll keep an eye on that. Ryan, 5 of 12. Has someone a Gajanan Singh innings? Has they got it in them in the remaining lineup of the Titans? That was a remarkable innings. Bottom hand in the air. Was it a drop chance? Could not quite tell from that angle. We've seen Ryan use a lot of the bottom hand and just gives it a little flick. It did go in the air. That man is close in, just about 15 yards, just outside of your picture on the right. Too full. Even Ryan, who's looking to just get some sort of elevation. There you go. Happened too quickly. And Ryan is looking for that good length to get underneath it and use that bottom hand to get the ball up and over those fielders. Goes through him. Well, trial against spin for the Titans batters. Approaching the halfway stage. It has been an uphill battle with the bat for Titans. Just a single. 3 of the over of first 5 deliveries. That required run rate has jumped to 9.44 and already into the lower half of the order.
Ball coming left arm.
Task is getting difficult and more difficult for Titans. But this is a good matchup. The left-hander against the left-armer. Bhatia taking strike against Desai. Over the wicket. Goes against the spin. Single to close out. Over number 10 at the halfway stage. Titans really struggling. 43 for 5. Chasing 138. Time for drinks here at oval number 1. Is Eastern Division clash between Cavaliers and Titans. And the Cavaliers have got themselves in an excellent position. Players are taking drinks and we'll take a short break as well. Be right back.
Number three is in.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Let's squeeze. Let's squeeze here, boys. Somebody, Gaji. Somebody, Gaji.
Stop for Gajanan, right? Number 86. Number 86.
Who is in? 86 is in?
Yeah.
Wait, we don't need, I think. Aim is here. Puran is there.
Yo, go back.
We don't need.
You don't need. Hemraj, come back. Go up.
No. Ishan. Puran is already here. Hemraj.
Remember Hemraj came
So
back.
Puran is replacing the Gajan.
Don't need anyone.
It's okay. Oh, guys.
We got it, got it.
The car. Is it good?
Yeah, that's fine.
About the car, man.
Better, that's good, right?
It's good.
Welcome back to the final quarter of this Eastern Division clash between Titans and Cavaliers. 95 needed in the final 10 overs. Make it 94 now. After that single on the first delivery.
Keep going, guys. Keep working here, boys.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's like.
Thank you.
Rishi Shimpi
Support him, fellas. Keep supporting, boys.
into his third over.
Keep going, Rishi.
You'd think he hasn't bowled spectacularly. But look at those figures. 3 for 1 after 2.1.
Well bowled, Rishi. Well bowled.
Just done the simple things right. Got away with a couple of close wide decisions in his first over. But after that, he's just pitched the ball reasonably up. A bit of a bounce from back of a length at times. Just not going too full, too short. Just playing around with that 6 to 8 meter length. Lines generally have been pretty good as well. This is full.
Good work.
Straight to the fielder at third.
You beauty, PJ.
Keep going, fellas.
Job is really not very easy for these two batters, Ryan Shern and Chiranshu Bhatia. Pretty sure they'll be keeping one eye on that required run rate. At the same time, the conditions and the bowling is not offering them that kind of freedom.
Hold.
Salman Nazar couldn't pick up the ball. He's a very, very swift mover in the field. But it's a bit risky on this outfield to go with one hand. But good fielders, they always have trust in themselves. They think they can do it. No fault on that occasion on the outfield because that ball rolled pretty nicely. It's just he took his eyes off. Once again, that bottom hand scooping the ball up and over, and this time through the gap.
Mix it up.
A much needed boundary for Titans. And they needed it after the drinks break. Probably they're ahead of Cavaliers at this stage of their innings. But that surge in the last 5 overs, they would have to come up with something extraordinary to match that performance that Gajanan Singh was able to produce.
No.
Good comeback there from Rishi Shimpi. Still 7 of the over. That's a good start after the drinks for Titans, who's got up to 50 now after 11, 50 for 5.
Same bowler, left arm over.
But here's good, right?
Salman bhai. Vijay bhai. Rishi, stay back, yeah.
Keep going, fellas. Keep going, fellas. Keep working here, boys.
Catch it!
Shouts of catch it. Hasn't carried to Kenar Lewis. Generally around those leagues, we see Kenar Lewis with the gloves on, enjoying himself in the outfield now. This is the start of over number 12. The most prolific bowler for Cavaliers, Salman Nazar, still hasn't got the ball yet. Quick through the air, but still managing to get that extravagant turn. Looking to turn it across the right-hander. Starting the ball off at that mid-lane leg line. Still flatter trajectory. This is what Desai thinks he can extract from this pitch. One slip in place for him. Fast hands through the ball. One-handed pickup again. Nicely done. Once again, the ball bouncing awkwardly off the edge of the square. I think the umpires would want to check the concussion protocol because it hit the keeper on the helmet. Good job, he was wearing a helmet because he had absolutely no chance to react. Kevin Christian. Fielders really need to be careful, especially if you're throwing to the bowler's end, because the bowler won't have that kind of protection. That can really cause some serious injury there. That is a real concern. Yeah, definitely. It's gone past Kevin Christian. Good chase and a good slide. Excellent bit of work in the outfield. Single to long off. Well, still one delivery to go. Over number 12 with one to go. 55 for 5. At required run rate has just jumped over the 10 run mark. That is a psychological blow though to the chasing team. Like I said, conditions are such. It'll take a miraculous effort from here. Slip had gone out for that final delivery of the over. And for good reason, because that's where the ball went at short third. 12 gone. The Titans, 55 for 5.
Righty.
Interesting comparison right there. The Titans worm is still up above the blue worm. Coming to a stage where equal number of wickets would have gone down as well. But then that steep curve up in the last 50. Something amazing needs to happen for Titans to match that surge. And it would not be easy against Salman Nazar, who's now just been given the ball.
So you want them? Come wrong. Keep going here, guys.
Taking
Keep
his
going here,
time,
boys.
Salman Nazar, to get his fielders in the right position, get loose. And it challenged Titans.
Oi.
Starts off with a beautiful delivery. Just slowed it enough in the air
Keep going, keep
for the
going.
batter to wait for it. And then it turned as soon as it pitched. It's the art of deception there from a spinner. This time looking to sneak through that bat and pad. He's shown his tricks nice and early in the first two deliveries to Ryan.
Keep going, Salman.
Watch
Keep
out
going,
for
Salman.
your outside edge and watch out for your inside edge as well. And do not put that pad in front of the stumps. This has gone aerial, too full. And will bounce away to the boundary.
Keep going, Salman. Keep going.
In fact, it's gone all the way.
Too much width, too much room.
Yeah, you might have heard it through stump mics. The problem was length and line. Too full, too wide. You've seen Ryan uses that bottom hand to get the elevation.
Keep going, boy.
You cannot take this easily at any stage at this level.
Yeah.
This misunderstanding. Kena Lewis coming in quickly.
Well done, Rich. Well done, Rich.
Good comeback from Salman Nazar after that
6 and 5
maximum.
Keep going here, boys. 6 and 5 dots here, guys. Still not 10 in the over here, boys.
2 dots either side of that 6. Looking to get out of the over.
Oh, well bowled.
He does so. Very vocal from behind the stumps is Kevin Christian. 13 gone. Titans 61 for 5.
What they say? One slow, one quick.
No, put Walid back. You come on point. Chachi, 45. Walid. Can I go with my hat?
Yeah, this side. Hat on. Left arm over. Right arm around. Right arm around with his hat.
7 overs to go. 77 needed. Exactly at 11 per over. Gajanan Singh has got the ball. He's had a terrific day so far. Played that outstanding innings. Looking to flight the ball up. Ask the left-hander to go big. Interesting to see what Titans can come up with in terms of their strategy. How they want to navigate through those 7 overs. Najaf has got 1 over left. Salman has got 3. So that's 4 out of the 7. Then Gajanan generally bowls 2 to 3 overs.
No, you.
All you heavy. Sorry.
Running hard, looking for the second, which is not there. Chandapol Hemraj probably coming out of the blocks a little bit slow. Challenging the 2 batters. Go for it if they want to. Daring them.
Come on, boys.
A boundary and over requirement right now for Titans for the remainder of those 6.5. A boundaryless over can continue to tighten the grip for the Cavaliers. singles. Really wouldn't mind at this stage. The Cavaliers. Four deliveries into the over. 3 singles, 1 dot.
12 and over, guys. 12 and over, guys. Come on, boys.
Another dot. And just the 3 of the over. Talking about that target of boundary and over. Ryan, does he realize that? Is this his game plan as well? Will he try? No, he didn't. Circumspect. Gets the single. I don't think Cavaliers gonna mind 4 singles in an over from this stage onwards. Starts off nicely. Titans 65 for 5.
How was the over it, Tom's? Good. Keep going here, boys. Keep going. Come on, umps. It's not a water break here, umps. Keep going, Salo.
$65 for 5. Titans requiring 73 of the last 6 overs. Goes for the big one. Off the edge. It may not have enough legs. Good diving save. Save 1 run for the team there.
Big one.
Good chase. Look at that outfield go as well. That side of the ground is cut pretty short and it goes downhill.
Keep going, boy.
Humpy. Leg, please.
Big burly Bhatia will be eyeing that mid-wicket boundary against the incoming ball of Salman Nazar.
Well ball, Salman. Well ball.
Steady go straight because he didn't have the length to get under and across. But this is a good start to the over for Titans. 4 of the first 2. 34 balls, 69 needed. Good start with 4 runs of the first 2. The requirement is more than 2 a ball.
Catch.
Shots a catch it. And dropped. Is it Desai? Yeah, he got to the ball, but then couldn't quite hang on to it.
Keep going, boy.
Once again, that bottom hand. And Desai got hold of the ball. But as he hit the ground, the ball bobbled out of his hand. This time, once again, this is a little squarer. And the ball hemorrhage there.
Balls to go?
7 off the over with 2 to go. They need a boundary. They didn't get a boundary in the last over. They need one desperately in this over to catch up with that run rate.
Keep going, boys.
32 balls, 66 runs to go. A ship does help. These two have been together for a while.
Spin.
Looking for that block hole delivery. Nicely whipped away. Well recovered in the end. think it
Go on,
was
keep going
Rishi
here,
there
guys.
out
Keep going
there.
here, boys. 12 and over, guys. 12
That
and over
boundary
here,
hasn't
boys.
come in the last 2 overs.
Something gotta give here, guys. Keep going, keep going.
Partnership of 34 of 37. And no boundary. That will be considered as a success for Salman Nazar. Although he went for 8 in the over. Still not the requirement for Titans. We now need 13 and over. Going into the last 5 overs. 73 for 5.
69.
सलमान भाई
Bye. Bye. Najaf bhai.
सलमान भाई इधर
That 11 missed, that's it.
No, no. Save one save.
Partnership of 34 or 38 balls going into the final
Save one for me.
5 overs. Interesting comparison after 15 overs. Come back to it. Gajanan darts it in. Cramping Bhatia for space.
Keep going, boys. Keep going, boys. 13 and over, guys. 13 and over here, boys.
He goes big. Has he got hold of it? Yes, he has. That was needed. Gajanan got too full into the hitting arc of Bhatia. And the big man opens his shoulders and finds the sweet spot of the bat.
Keep going, G. Keep going, G, man.
Ah, come on, come to one.
Wide off the bottom edge. It is running away. But Chandapol Hemraj.
You go there. Alright, go. You already go.
7 of the first 3.
Come on the hole.
27 balls. 58 runs. Ryan has got 29 of 38. Just about time to catch up with that strike rate, or before it'll be too late. Big turning. Call there. Bhatia is halfway. Kevin Christian's throw is direct. Umpire is in a good position. And he hasn't raised his finger. The celebrations were on from Cavaliers.
You couldn't try, Yodo.
That was very, very close.
I'll give you all because
Did he plonk the bat over the line? Have a look at that. Bhatia was scrambling. The stumps are broken. The zingers are lit. And the bat looks short from that angle. Umpire was on the move. I did say he got himself into a good position. He couldn't because he was on the move. That bat was plonked and then was short of the line when the ball hit the stumps. But then that is a 6. That is the irony. And Ryan Shan playing his part. Bhatia got the maximum earlier in the over. And Ryan depositing Gajanan over wide mid-on.
No worries. Keep bowling, boys. Come on, boys.
They've caught up with the run rate for this over.
Long way to go. Come on.
13 needed. 13 got with 1 ball to spare.
Keep going here, guys.
The fight is on from Titans. And Cavaliers would need a breakthrough. Bring in a new batter. Bit of a hold up there. But the batsmen have got together. Worth having another look at that run out. Scrambling. You'll see the bat getting down. Excellent work from Omer in our production team. And look at those zingers lit up. That's the advantage with zingers, though. You don't have to have the bails come completely out of the groove, because if they were not zingers, have a look. The zingers light up and then the bat was still short, but when the bails come out of the groove, by that time the bat has slid in. You can have to give the margin to the umpire because he doesn't get to see those slow replays that we get to see. Thanks to Umar. Excellent production quality. And I hope you're enjoying these pictures at home and enjoying the contest as well, because the game is well and truly on. Though there is a little delay, I think everything is being sorted now. As Gajanan has got the ball in his hand at the top of his run-up. Ranchan 35 of 40. He needs to play an innings of similar proportion to that of Gajanan. Gajanan into his second over. I think there's been a change of ball. That ball has been lost. Look at that tight grip. He's batting with quite a tight bottom hand grip, so he has been able to lift the ball quite frequently. Good finish from Gajanan though. After getting hit for 2 sixes in the over, still able to keep that run rate of 13. Titans 86 for 5 after 16.
Let's go batter.
ये चला गया थर्ड विन अब पॉइंट पे आ जाओ
It's incredible to see at this stage, with the equal number of wickets having gone down, that Titans worm is still up above at Cavaliers worm, although this was the time when Gajanan was trying to find his range. He had actually started to find his range,
Can I get leg please, Ampy?
and Ryan and Bhatia will have to continue in the same vein like they did against the bowling of Gajanan last over.
In middle please.
86 for 5. And in 38 the target. 24 balls, 52 runs. Well, Salman Nazar has been given a break and Rishi Shimpi has been given the ball. Could this be the moment for Titans with pace on offer? Oh, that's gone straight up. Who wants it? The keeper does. He is a safe pair of hands. And what an inspired bowling change from skipper Najaf Shah, who got Rishi Shimpi back, and he was rewarded instantly. Big hitting Bhatia goes. And that is what the Titans couldn't do themselves at the similar innings. They couldn't break the partnership between Shimpi and Gajanan. But Rishi Shimpi has done it for his side, and a crucial partnership has come to an end between Bhatia and Ryan Chan.
Bro, just first ball. Bro, I don't think I'm touching the ball again.
Called it nice and early, the wicketkeeper, and got it safely. Bhatia did his best, but he's gone now, and Titans 86 for 6. Talk about captaincy and bowling changes. You would have thought Salman Nazar would be your banker with the leading wicket taker. Najaf took him off.
Wait.
Well, it's not going to be easy for the new batter, Praveen Dhol. Definitely the conditions as well, and that climbing required run rate. 22. Shot put away. A cry of anguish there from Rishi Shampi. He knew it was a poor delivery, but that's a very good start for Praveen Dhol. I was mentioning how difficult it could be for the new batter, but he really got a sweet connection. Picked up the length nice and early. Shot. Got that front foot out of the way nice and early to allow those arms to swing freely. They'll have to continue with the boundary spree. The last 21 deliveries and 48 needed.
Yes.
Edged, and it will run away. Back-to-back boundaries. Angling across, but very well watched by Praveen Dhol. He looks in good order
Bolam.
under the tough circumstances, angling the bat. It was quite intentional.
बाहर ही सी भाई और के डिफेंस की करना इन्हों खोल लिए थोड़ा जा चंगा बॉल सी
Such is the enormity of the task that 2 boundaries have come in the over. That's not a match for what is required. Need to keep coming. And Dhul is trying, but he will parry the cause. Ali Imran with the catch. Safe pair of hands. You cannot fault Praveen Dhul because he had to continue to go. And this is the 3rd wicket for Rishi Shampi. He's having a very good game himself. Ali Imran getting hold of the catch. Have a look. Probably didn't go clean into the hands. Had to grab the ball off of his bread basket as it went through the hands. But well managed in the end by the all-rounder. And that little flurry has come to an end from Praveen Dhol. He's gone for 8. Titans 94 for 7.
1-1. Big ball. Last one, yeah? How many wickets? 7 or 8? 7.
next down thank you
Or you hit the previously. Yeah, promote. Well ball.
क्या बात है रेश good
Mario
over boy
Lopan.
1 over boy क्या बात है ऋषि
2 boundaries, 2 wickets, 2 dots.
44 in 3.
Quite a well rounded off effort there from Rishi Shampi. Over number 17 concludes 94 for 7 Titans. 44 needed of 18 balls. Rishi Shampi, who was part of that partnership with Gajanan Singh, obviously played the second fiddle, but an equally important role, has now come good with the ball.
उसको अंदर ले ले एक ये मिड विकेट कर सकते हैं उसको मिड विकेट पे एक और कोई हां तू आगे जा प्लीज पीछे चला जा या फिर आइटम में
Salman Nazar, 2 overs, 14 runs, has been given the ball now.
Yeah, leg.
Or is it
Right arm
Abdullah
over.
Ghazi?
Good change.
Abdullah Ghazi. Salman Nazar doing the job for Abdullah Ghazi, helping out with his cap and glasses to the ump. Najaf has got 1 over. Salman has got 2. Abdullah Ghazi's got 1. So they would need someone to come back from that far end to close out the innings. Over number 18 to Ghazi. They would need to find someone to bowl over number 20. Ali Imran will keep the scoring just to a single.
Keep going. I know that. I don't go. No dots. No dots.
17 balls, 43. That is the equation. With only 3 wickets, Ryan is well set, but he hasn't been able to break free. Okay, that setup and swing. Where would that have landed if Mario Loban had got hold of it? The way he swung the bat, he almost swung himself off his feet. This has gone off the edge, high. But what happened there? Salman Nazar was going back. 2 more runs to Mario Loban.
Mario.
Have a closer look. It went up. Salman from backward point was running backwards. That is the catch that was taken earlier by Ali Imran to dismiss Praveen Dhol. Look at that bounce there. Abdullah Ghazi, who ambles in with a stuttering run-up, has really found some energy to get that ball through at this late stage with the old ball. Pace and bounce.
Easy.
Mario continues to swing. Nothing much to show for it though. This time he did get back to it. Just a single to get Ryan back on strike. We went earlier in the over and had a word with Mario. "13 deliveries, 40 needed." Wonder if Ryan wants to hit this for a 6 or want to get a single and keep the strike for the next over. He goes big. It's down the ground and it's gone all the way. Well, Ryan Shan is keeping the hopes alive for Titans. The job is not easy, but he's not giving up. 100 has been brought up. 18 overs done. 104 for 7. Have a look at this strike. 1, 2 and bang, straight down the ground. Almost hitting the side screen. Good balance, good footwork. The fight is still on, although the odds are heavily in favor of Cavaliers. 34 needed of 2. Still prompting a little conversation between Najaf Shah and Salman Nazar. You would think on the face of it, there was that discussion that who is going to bowl the penultimate over. You've got Mario Loban on strike. The big hitting right-hander. Looks like Najaf is going to bowl over number 19. And Salman will bowl over number 20. You could see the margins are so tight here. Even, like I said, on the face of it, this equation will look heavily in favor of the bowling team. But what they think of their opposition is that prompted that conversation. So Cavaliers is not taking it easy. Not difficult for Najaf to come back for 1 over, having stayed cold for almost 15 overs, over number 5. And now he's coming in at over number 19, so almost 13 overs. Very little action in the field as well. That body at his age, his stage of the career, does take a little bit of getting warmed up. Need to be nice and loose. Fast bowling is a physical job. It's not easy. And what he tries to do to achieve those Yorkers, it takes a lot out of the fast bowlers. This time he goes for the slow delivery. Ryan looking to go back for the second. A one-handed pickup. Throws to the keeper's end. And pleading to the umpire. Cavaliers. But nothing doing. Ryan gets back to the strike. Another close shout for run out. Excellent pickup. One-handed. Throw was slightly wide. But umpire on that occasion was in a static position, so he had a much better view. I don't know, in the thick of action, Omer will be able to find us something that we can draw towards. Look at that throw. And Ryan scrambling for his ground. The bat has barely touched the ground. Is it over the line or? Very hard to tell from here. Very, very close. This is wide. And 4 leg byes. Najaf will not be happy with that, although it won't go against his name. Looking for that Yorker and getting the pad of Ryan. 27 needed of 9 balls. Well, you have to give credit to the Titans. They've continued the fight till the end, having been reduced to 22 for 4. It's really making Cavaliers sweat. Could there be a dramatic finish? Ryan batting on 44. Swings at thin air. Najaf Shah keeping his wits about himself. Just the 7 of the over, including those 4 leg byes. Obviously, Ryan, seeing Najaf, his reputation, will be setting himself for that fuller delivery. So, length angling across. Najaf was able to deceive Ryan. But it's a cat and mouse every ball. Flat bats it. Bouncing away. Will come back for the second. They will take the run chase into the final over. The Titans. 25 needed of 7. Still very, very difficult. But they're not giving up. It was a very good stroke from Ryan. Three for 15 for Najaf. Looking to bowl out here. 1 delivery to go. He would love the wicket of Ryan to settle the nerves for his team. Ryan, what does he want to do? Does he want to keep the strike or he wants to go big? Well, he went big, but the result is that he will keep the strike for the final over. Najaf, 3 for 16. Yet another outstanding spell of bowling. And it's 24 needed of 6 balls going into the last over. Titans 114 for 7.
मेरे बच्चे बस मैच ये है कि तूने बड़ा बाउंड्री नहीं करनी
हाँ हाँ
बड़े दिल से ठीक है
हाँ हाँ Bowler change this side. Bowler change this side. Batsman, bowler coming left arm around. Last over.
It will be to bowl the final over. Equation, if you want it, it's pretty simple for Titans. 4 sixes or 6 fours. A lot easier said than done. And if Ryan is able to do that, I'm pretty sure that Cavaliers will shake their hands and say, well played. And if they don't, I'm pretty sure Titans will shake the hands of Cavaliers and tell them, well played. It has been a very enjoyable game. We've seen a lot of ups and downs in the game. Cavaliers, who were down in the dumps at one stage, recovered fantastically. And Titans themselves have took the game deep. He doesn't want to take a single. So now the equation is 4 sixes for Ryan Shan. Obviously, he's decided he wants to do it himself. Couldn't get underneath it. This time he will be running. He may come back for the second. No, just a single. And now it's up to Mario. 23 needed of 4 balls. Swing and a miss. That's it for Cavaliers. Unless there is a no ball, there is a free hit of that sort. Titans challenge is come to an end. And even more emphatic from Desai, because he's rattled the stumps of Mario Loban. And that has pretty much sealed it for Cavaliers with 2 balls to go. Titans are 8 down. You could see the smiles all around. Great execution there under pressure from Desai. First 3 deliveries have been terrific. Mario had no options. It went under his bat. Umpire might want to have a word with Desai for his follow-through. Right across the face of umpire, almost blocking his view. But I'm pretty sure that is inconsequential in the context of this match. That Desai will be reminded of in different games at different stages. But now he's looking to close out. 2 deliveries to go. And another one. Now he will have a chance to get a hat-trick. Sar Bhatia, inventive to no avail. And that is the wicket. Desai has earned the reward for bowling straight. The youngster wanted to have a little bit of fun, knowing that the game was gone already. Middle stump, deadly accurate. Desai. The zingers flashing. And bright lights for Cavaliers. They will pick up their 4th victory in a row. Chance to pick up a glory. The hat-trick ball. Keshav Rawal probably wouldn't have been ready. Well, he's made his way to the middle. I hope he's got all his gear on in such a short time. What is Najaf going to do? He's brought in a couple of fielders in.
Batsman, last ball. 1 to go. Yeah.
Last ball, hat-trick ball. Could this be a dramatic conclusion? Not to be. A bit of an anticlimactic end to a wonderful game of cricket. Scrambling around, looking to add runs. Maybe net run rates will come into play later in the tournament. But a very, very good win, a hard-fought win for Cavaliers. They won by 21 runs. They're good value for that as well, because the with the ball and carry that momentum through for the entire 20 overs. They had an excellent bowling display on the back of a sensational and outstanding innings of 83 from Gajanan Singh. Remained unbeaten and rescued his team from complete humiliation and put them into a winning position. Effort with the bat for the Titans. 48 for Ryan came towards the back end of the order. His partnership with Bhatia gave them a chance. Could never threaten that required run rate at any stage, but they remain in the game till that final over when they needed 24. But overall, a disappointing batting card. Najaf Shah once again absolutely outstanding up top. 3 for 16. He was the pick. Rishi, after his valuable contribution with the bat, chipped in with 3 wickets as well and got away with only 17 runs of his military medium pace bowling. Just the 7 extras, so good discipline from Cavaliers. And have a look at the match summary. An outstanding 83 not out from Gajanan Singh propelled Cavaliers to 137, which proved too much for the Titans. 116 for 9. They closed out, and the margin of victory for the Cavaliers, 21 runs. By virtue of that, they have picked up 2 more valuable points in the Eastern Division. That will also bring us to the close of this broadcast. We appreciate your company. I hope you enjoyed our coverage, and we look forward to your company for more minor league action in the weekend approaching. Action will move to Atlanta this weekend as well at the Paramveer Sports Complex, and we look forward to your company over there and plenty of more minor league action. Thanks for being with us, and it's time to say good night and goodbye from Oval number 1 here in New York. And until next time, it's goodbye.